Are vinyl covered steps slippery?
Yes, vinyl covered steps are relatively new in the pool industry. The technology has existed for a while, but it's just not been a very common option. Most pool owners will have never seen these. Even pool service techs will only see a couple examples a year as opposed to traditional in-wall stairs, which are quite common in in-ground swimming pools. However, they're also quite expensive. I get requests all the time from people to get a new liner installed in their pool, which could cost around $3,000. And then they inquire about adding a set of in-wall steps as well. But the in-wall steps alone are $5,000 to $6,000. There's a lot of work involved with installing them, and pool owners typically experience a little bit of sticker shock when they hear how much those cost, and they start to look for other options. Recently, there has been a lot more in the way of in-pool stairs or wedding cake style steps, basically any steps that are inside the interior of the pool and then covered with the vinyl liner itself. The only problem with these is that they are extremely slippery, and that is a pretty big concern. Typically the people who need to use stairs to get in and out of the pools are the ones that need the security of a safe and stable entry and exit way to the swimming pool, and having them be extremely slippery is obviously a recipe for disaster. Now, there's a few things that the pool industry have done to try to mitigate this problem. One of them is making textured vinyl for the top of stairs, as opposed to the same slippery style of vinyl that would be for your walls and floor. This is a marginal improvement, but not really something that you would call non-slip. Another option is to add some sort of traction tape, similar to like what you would use on a skateboard, right over top of the liner itself, which has varying degrees of success. Obviously, using adhesives underwater can be a little bit of a problem, and they can peel off over time and look bad over time. And further of a concern, as a liner installer myself, I am concerned for how these pools are going to be renovated moving in the future, 7 to 10 years, when the current liner becomes a problem. It seems to be that a lot of vinyl installers are choosing to have the steps epoxied in place, where the liner is actually attached permanently to the stairs, and this helps to mitigate any problems with wrinkles or anything like that, because measuring a custom in-ground pool liner to fit around a set of wedding cake style steps is very difficult to do without having any wrinkles. When it comes time to renovate that liner, it's going to be very difficult to remove a vinyl liner that was epoxied to the top of a steel step. So I think it's going to add a lot of cost in terms of the renovation values in the future. So as a pool professional, my recommendation is to spend more and get more out of a set of in-wall stairs, as opposed to going with the vinyl covered step option for your pool.